Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm gonna help you improve your backhand volley with one simple tip. It has to do with your elbow. So when you turn for a backhand volley, it's in your best interest to have your back elbow up. It doesn't matter if you're a two-handed backhand volleyer or a one-hander. You want the back elbow to be up. Here's the reason why. A big mistake I see with amateur players and recreational players is when they turn for a backhand volley, the elbow is down, which opens up the racket. So you'll hear things like, oh, keep the racket out in front, or don't swing as much, and that's usually the correction that you hear from coaches. But we got to address the back elbow. And really, I would tell you that it's the elbow in the ready position, right, that needs to be up, rather than the elbow's down and then you turn and the racket's open. Having the elbow up in your ready position, whether you're a two-hander or a one-hander, two-hander like Martina Hingis, amazing volleyer, you want that back elbow up because when the elbow's down, the racket's open, but when your elbow's up, the racket's now like a wall. So you want to think wall to the ball. So keep your racket a wall when you turn, whether it's a low volley and your racket's going to be just slightly open, or a high volley and you really want your racket square against the back of the ball. Having this back elbow raised, where there's a 90-degree angle between your forearm and your racket, helps keep the racket a wall throughout the contact and throughout the volley. So watch me hit these volleys and watch how when I turn, my back elbow's up, helping support the racket, keeping the wall moving through the ball. Using your back elbow on a backhand volley, this back elbow to help support the racket and make the racket a wall and move the racket through the contact. It's the idea of take the wall through the ball. Using your back elbow makes an enormous difference in the consistency of your backhand volley. If you've ever been told or you feel like you take a big swing on your backhand volley, whether it's a two-hander or a one-hander, it's usually because the elbow is down. So have your elbows out in the ready position when you're at the net. And then when you turn, this back elbow up helps keep the racket a wall. Elbow down, racket's open. Back elbow up, my racket's now a wall. And you'll be so much more consistent. Look, going to the net gives you a huge advantage, but only if you know how to volley. And taking backhand volleys with your back elbow up to support the racket head through contact, doing that, there's no doubt you're gonna gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.